Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for Colorado.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Murphy.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Line drive, base hit to right.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Murphy aboard here at first with nobody out. This is flared out towards second. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
And he'll dive back in safely. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. With runners in scoring position this season, Walters brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play. And
the tag is on him to retire the side. No runs on a hit, no. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
The left fielder.
He pulls this one into right. Blackman is there, one away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Nope. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Walters is after it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Now batting, Herman Marquez.
Leading off for Colorado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Marquez.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
This pitch is popped up. Rendon has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 guns. On now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Story has had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3. Here's Brian Dozier now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a quick check of the standings in the National League West as you get a look at where the Rockies find themselves entering play here today. Now to the plate, Victor Robles. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Max Scherzer. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game. That's back-to-back pitches taken for strike.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. In now for Colorado, David Dahl, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Here it comes.
Dahl.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now. Arenado could find himself a member of the National League All-Star squad this year, and he's had a nice season so far, currently second in fan votes among third basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Runner back safely. The 0-2 once more. And this is fouled at the plate. Dahl on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Pitch popped up. Adams in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now
stepping into the box, Raimel Tapia hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in standing. On the ground for Dozier at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Adams has got it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no scores. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Time is out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. this is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Tapia. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the third
Striding
baseman,
into the box, Anthony Rendon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased. With the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And the runner back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Yet another check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again, a throw over. And the runner back safely. And again, a throw. And he just manages to get his hand in. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Pulled toward right center field. Eaton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So here now's the pitcher, German Marquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Marquez.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is foul for the first strike. Hampson, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The right fielder, number 9.
Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Left side, but well foul. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Blackmon is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner's back. No runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Matt Adams is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the first out. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Story over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
Count is 1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. This is foul right side. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, in the inning. Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Trevor Story.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Nolan Arenado. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
In now, Raimel Tapia, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out.
Leading up for the Nationals.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
The pitcher, number 31.
Coming to the plate now, Max Scherzer. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there is now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Backhanded. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Adams, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And now a pitch on the way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Giving chase is Robles, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 14.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Down go the Rockies on a mere. In now is Anthony Rendon. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman.
Here's Matt Adams now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. Still no score. Ian Desmond is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 20, Ian Desmond.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, David Dahl. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Guerra offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it, so he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
So is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Wade Davis comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Wade Davis.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Davis, a native Floridian. This is his first year at the big league level. Another one sent foul. Davis has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. The 1-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Story backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Howie Kendrick will move into the on-deck circle now.
Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
Scott Ober answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Ober.
Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. High in the air out to center field, giving chase is Dahl. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Down the first baseline. And Murphy will just take this one himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up, and we ball game tied until the bottom half.
Leading off for Colorado, the first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
standing in, Garrett Hampson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's set, and the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. 0-1, here's the pitch. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Blackman is under it, 1 away. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. And now for Washington, Adam Eaton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. comes set, the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope,
now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we still have no score. Ryan McMahon is up off the bench to pick.
Hitting for the Rockies, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. Foul. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box now, Trevor Story. He's 1-for-4 for the game. From the stretch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
The 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Number 37 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 37.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 0-1 the count.
Rendon.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Murphy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. In now, Juan Soto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, first base.
At the plate, Matt Adams. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Fernando Rodney takes the mound to start the 11th inning. So stepping in, David Dahl, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Boy, this guy is out to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
The 0-1. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Turner backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Turner onto the grass. He gets there and that's the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we still have no score. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. A ball and 2 strikes.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He's set. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Andrew Stevenson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Stevenson.
Hopped up. Walters waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing. Wander Suero gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Garrett Hampson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Here comes the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Walters struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hara giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And there's the backup catcher, Chris Ian.
Hitting for the Rockies, number 22, Chris Iannetta.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead.
Up next,
boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it?
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And he will beat the tag by Suzuki, safe at home plate.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
The 1-0 home. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away. Number 54 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. In is Gerardo Parra. First offering on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Hampson right there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
Ready now, Trey Turner. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. First delivery to him on the way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trey Turner goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obvious.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 2-0 finish today.
Let me see how